Okay. So this is a different video than I've ever done before, but I feel compelled in a sense to make it. I'm a reader because I want to help people. I love helping people. I love connecting with people. I love giving people hope. I love understanding the nuances of the human experience through connecting with different people and having this space where people can come and be seen and be heard and feel a sense of peace, hopefully, or at least a sense of, I got this, when they leave a reading with me. I'm not a reader because it's trendy. I've been doing this for 10 years as of this past summer. It's something that really speaks to me, something that I really care about, something that's really helped me grow into the person that I am and the person I'm going to be. I'm going to talk about astrology, tarot, obviously, and my own personal experiences in this video, and I think I'm going to do a two-part. So this first one, I'm in the thick of it. I'm in the midst of the Tower energy. To me, this is the card in tarot that is, if you want to call it scary, the scariest. This is the card in tarot that really shakes shit up. And it's this card that lends itself to my favorite card. And I've always said, I'm getting emotional. I always said my favorite card was the Star. I've just said it all the time, right? The Star. The Star is my favorite tarot card. And I used to say it's because, it's about you and focusing on you and, knowing that you're on the right path and, healing has happened and the future is bright and, all of these things, which is still very true. But I don't think I understood how much that energy is needed after the Tower than what I'm feeling right now, which is the fact that I'm genuinely in a Tower moment in my life. I'm 35, bless. And I've been very blessed my entire existence as Sydney on this plane, on this earthly realm. I've had amazing opportunity, amazing support. My family is awesome. My parents are here and present, and they're awesome and amazing. My siblings are here and present, and they're awesome and amazing. I've always been supported. I've always been cared for. I've always been loved. I've never needed anything my whole life. So to talk about a Tower is difficult because sometimes it can feel like you don't have space to talk about that. You don't have space to be feeling like your world is falling apart when you have such opportunity and such, privilege. But I think that's been a big part of why this Tower moment is happening, because I'm just human like everybody else. And I'm having a real human time right now. I'm making this video. It's almost been like a week since I've been in this Tower energy. And it's very unlike me to not be able to snap out of any down, low energy, low vibe space. It's not my thing, right? But like I literally cannot get out of it. And I can't even talk about it. I can't talk to my best friend. I can't talk to anyone because it's so real and so hard. But I think it's important to share because I'm a healer. And this is a part of healing. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I said this is gonna be a 2-part video. The second part is gonna be after I get Reiki and see the vibes then. But for now, we're just gonna talk about the tower. The dreaded tower. It's not the death card, right? I would welcome the death card, right? We're in Scorpio season right now, so this is also very fitting. Scorpio's original ruler is Mars. The tower is Mars energy. It's a very active card. I keep looking down because I have 3 different tower cards from 3 different decks. And it's a very active energy. When you see that tower, it's like inescapable. You know, something's happening. There's action, there's movement, right? The word upheaval is often associated with the tower. And for something to be upheaved, right, it's some action that's happening. It's causing this disruption in your life. And that's exactly what I am dealing with. What's interesting is that it's not some specific disruption that has occurred, right? A lot of times with the tower, you might break up with somebody, or someone might die, or you might have some huge moment of just inexplicable change, right? That is not what's happened for me. This has been the slowest, most gradual tower moment imaginable for me. It's been building and building and building this entire year, if not longer. And now it's boom, it's hitting, okay? Just like the tower hits. The main imagery of the tower is lightning. There's lightning in every one of these. Lightning is energy. It's intentional. It's concentrated. It's powerful. And it's unavoidable. If you see lightning in the sky, you can't mistake it, right? And so this shock is the hallmark, I feel, of the tower. It's like, you're taking my breath away. And that's what's been happening. Last week, I don't even know what that lightning moment was, but it happened. Afternoon, you know, thinking I'm chilling. Just finished Halloween, you know, and boom, I'm crying, sobbing, not even sobbing, how much I was emotionally releasing. It was like literally felt like my soul was cracking open. It felt like my heart was breaking. And it wasn't about a person. It wasn't about a situation. It wasn't about that thing I could pinpoint. It was just the fact that my life was just no longer sustainable. That's Gambit. He feels me. It was this understanding that what I have been trying to uphold was no longer it. It wasn't for me. The world I've been a part of, the people and connections I've made, although they have been very beneficial to me and I do not take them for granted, it doesn't work anymore. And little things have shown me this throughout this whole year. Little things have happened that were out of my control, because Spirit, the Tower, is a major arcana card. This is Spirit. This has nothing to do with us. Spirit has shown me throughout this entire year, which is a 7-year, which is about being in alignment. Little things that I've been accustomed to having and being a part of, no longer being available to me, no longer being an option for me. But it's like, okay, that's fine, keep it moving. And in reality, I needed to be more conscious of this shift that was happening, so it didn't have to come and smack me in the soul, right? I needed to be conscious and aware of these things that used to be fluid, used to be second nature, now feeling hard, difficult, friction, uncomfortable, awkward, right? And so part of me sharing this is to mirror for the collective, or whomever sees this video, even if it's like one person that's still here, it's that the Tower comes when we are done with something that is not for our higher self anymore. It's not serving its higher purpose, our higher purpose. The lightning is striking the top of these towers, right? And in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a crown. That crown represents our ego, right? You put a crown on, you think you're hot shit, right? You're the king, you're the queen, right? It strikes that crown, and it causes our ego, our humanness, to be shook into reality that what our world was, where we've been, is no longer sustainable. It tells us that you got to get in alignment, because this is not it. Where you are is not it. This is not serving your higher self. It's serving your ego self, your lower self. It's perpetuating things that don't align with your truth, your authenticity. And for me, it's my entirety of my existence. I've always been a chameleon when it comes to how I show up. But tarot has been the most long-lasting thing that I've poured into, and will continue to pour into, because I know for a fact that this is my purpose in a bigger way. I don't know how yet, but this is part of this Tower moment that I'm in. The Tower is here to say, it's time. It's time for a change. It's time for you to get in alignment with your truth, with your purpose, with your dreams, with your future. The star comes after the Tower for that exact reason. The Tower is hard because it's saying the life that you're living, the way that you've been thinking, the people that you've connected with, the friendships you've made, the people, those things, you have to take a look at them and really take an assessment if that's really for you. Going back into astrology, Mars, I believe, is in Scorpio right now. We're in Scorpio season as I'm recording this. And so it's about transformation, evolution, change, right? Scorpio is deep. It is deep. It is emotional. And I have been crying. You saw earlier. I've been crying. Just crying. Because it's grief. When you lose something, or when you realize who you were is not who you are anymore, you're losing that part of yourself. And it's scary and uncomfortable. And that's exactly what the tower is about. It's this discomfort. It's disrupting your regularly scheduled program. It's saying all of these things that you thought your life was about, it's not. And that's hard. All of these connections that you thought were solid, they're not. All of these goals and dreams that you thought were for your highest good, they're not. And we have to be receptive to that message. The tower breaks us, right? It breaks us so we can let the truth in, let reality in, where we stand now, right? This action happens so we can be open and receptive to our higher self, our truth. You know, we live in a really ego-driven society. I've been marred in it for 8 years with the work that I've been doing. And like I said, I am very grateful and I am thankful for all of the experiences that I've had, all of the awesome people that I've met, all of the cool shit I've done. But that is led me here to this place of feeling completely dejected by that entire world. So what really was I perpetuating? You know, what really was I getting from that? So it's this idea that in order to grow, in order to prosper, in order for me to be in my authentic self and abundant, I have to be okay with the breaking down of my current reality. What I thought I knew, who I thought I knew I was, where I thought I was going, what I thought was important, what I thought mattered, who I thought mattered. And that is very isolating because it's really easy to plug your ears and close your eyes and close your mouth and say, no, 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 this is fine, this is fine. Insert meme of burning room around us, right? No, this is fine, everything's great, this is amazing, it's great. It's not, okay? But acknowledging that it's not is hard. And when we don't acknowledge that where we are in life is no longer in alignment with who we truly are, who our soul is, why we are here, the tower will come and make it clear. And you have to be willing to accept that. Let go of what was so you can welcome that star energy. So this has been really helpful for me to just kind of go through what I've been feeling. It's been hard. It's been isolating. It's been tough. It's been weird. It's been uncomfortable. I feel lots of emotions. I feel sad. I feel mad. I feel hurt. I feel betrayed. I feel rejected. I feel lonely. I feel sad. I think I already said that. Obviously, I'm really sad. But I do know that Spirit has my back. God, the universe, however you see that amazing energy that is orchestrating this here life that we're in. And I know that on the other side of this tower is the star, is the alignment, is the hope and the dream and the fulfillment and the healing and the happiness and the light. So I hope that this message helped anybody that needed to hear that you're not alone. The tower's here to shift your life for the better. You've got this. We've all got this. And it's okay to leave behind what you thought or who you thought you were. So I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling once I get my Reiki. And bless. Bye.